Howdy folks, you're watching Deuce, and today we're going to talk about our moderately priced 22 pistols that you can really get your groove on and go out to the shooting range. You're not going to be embarrassed with what you're shooting, and you're going to do really well with any of these pistols. But which one is best? Which one stands out to old Deuce and Guns here? Well, let's find out. I have a smattering of all the most common, most popular options on the market. Now, we're not looking at specialty type stuff, just things that you're going to be able to find at your normal Academy Sports, Rural King, average 22 pistols that are in that medium price range. First of all, we're going to take a look at the Taurus TX22. I love this pistol. This pistol is great. It has, the only thing wrong with it is the fact that it does have plastic magazines, and they're kind of, out of all the different magazines that I'm going to be shooting today, this is the hardest to load. But it holds the most rounds of ammo. Look at that. I think it holds 17 rounds. I've never counted. I just keep on filling it up until it stops. A few of the cool tidbits is that it breaks down and operates like a regular pistol, a regular Glock or Smith & Wesson M&P Shield. It acts exactly just like this. And from the factory, it comes threaded, comes with a threaded barrel, which I don't have my suppressor on today because it won't fit in my holster, but I do have Longshot Manufacturing's very cool muzzle brake. Will it do anything? I have no idea, so let's find that out too. Remember in a previous video I talked about buying ammo when it was cheap and stacking it deep? I bought this 22 ammo in 2012, January of 2012. I bought a ton of it every single year. I got quite a bit of 22. All right, here we go. Ah. All right. Beautiful. The Taurus TX22 shoots fast. It can shoot very fast, as you can see, and it is very accurate. Is it as accurate as some of the other options I'm going to have today? No, but we're talking 22 pistols here. We're not talking about bench range style accuracy. Next up is a Browning Buckmark. This is a heavy barrel, short barrel, heavy barrel pistol. It's got that cool little gold trigger. I shoot this thing very accurately, but I've never really shot it for speed. So let's find out if that's an option. A few details about the Buckmark real quick is that it is built like a tank. It is very heavy duty, and it sounds great when you chamber something, even if you dry chamber something. It had a nice ring, just steel on steel, very nice. Everything is pretty much steel about this thing. I do not think the frame is alloy. I don't have a magnet. I'll check that later and put that right here. The magazines are the easiest to load out of all the ones that I'm testing today. They're super easy because it's a steel magazine, only holds 10 rounds, and they use that little nodule on the side to pull down the follower. Works fantastically well. All right, we are chambered up. We got 10 rounds on the table, 10 rounds in a pistol. Ah. What'd I do? Okay. Alrighty, well, I had a little hang up with the slide there, and that was user error because I was hitting the safety. I've got too many guns to remember what does what in each one. So let's try that again with a helmet cam on and see how she looks. Okay, 10 on the pistol, 10 on the table. Go back and forth till we're out of ammo. Oh, I couldn't get, oh, there we go. I got it. Next up is kind of a wild card. It is out of production, been out of production for quite some time, but you still find it on the secondary market for pretty inexpensive prices, and that is the Smith & Wesson 22A. They've been replaced with the Smith & Wesson Victory, which is a fantastic option as well and takes many cues from this design, but it basically elevates it to the next level. So whatever this pistol can do, the 22 Victory or the Smith & Wesson Victory is usually better. The mags are all metal. I'm pretty sure they're stainless steel. They hold 10 rounds, and because the loading nodule there that's attached to the follower. Also extremely easy to load, except it does have some very sharp corners right there. Oh, missed it. There we go. Nice. 10 rounds on pistol, 10 rounds on table. Gonna shoot till I'm out of ammo. Ah, missing. Oh, I got it down. Come on, go down. Oh, won't you die? Alrighty, folks, next up is the Ruger 2245, the Mark III variant. Because I'm too cheap to upgrade, the Mark III variant is just fine, except for the fact that it is a beast to clean. The newest versions, much easier to clean. I highly recommend getting that version if you don't already have a Mark III. No reason to really upgrade if you already got a Mark III though. Okay, now this is a bull barrel, pretty much bone stock with a red dot on top. It's got a cheap red dot. Didn't really spend a lot of money on that. It's fine though. The magazine holds 10 rounds, all metal, which is nice, and it's a little bit harder to load than the others that I've had today because the handle that is attached to the follower is much smaller, so it does make it a little more difficult to get a purchase on that follower. 10 rounds on a table, 10 rounds on a pistol, safety off, chambered, ready to go. All right, here we go. Where's my red dot? All right. Unfortunately, the magazines do have to be yanked out of the pistol. They do not drop free like many Glocks do and most other competition pistols. It is humid outside. Whew, look at that. It is very humid outside today in Tennessee. All right, here we go. Ah, come on. Did I get that or not? Fall. Why is it that there are some steel targets fall when I hit with certain pistols, but not others? I'm using the same ammo. Here are all the pistols that I shot today. Starting off with the Ruger Mark series. This is a Mark III. There's a Mark IV out there right now. Eventually there'll be a Mark V, 6, 7, what have you. But this one is the 2245 because it has the grip angle of a 1911. And of course there's a traditional, more swept back angle that the traditional Mark series has. I prefer the 1911 model. From the factory, this would not be good for competition because the magazines do not drop free. They are captured right there. You gotta yank them out. So without any modifications, that could be an issue. Luckily, if you want to modify your pistol, this is the one you want to buy. If you want to take your pistol and use whatever means necessary to make it better than the factory option, the Ruger Mark Series pistol is what you want to go with. There is so much aftermarket support for this, you can actually build one without ever using a Ruger part. That's how supported it is. And you can make some amazing pistols with this platform. The Smith & Wesson 22A, remember this is discontinued, but it is similar, not a perfect match, but similar to the Smith & Wesson Victory in 22. One issue with these that they did fix with the Victory is that the aluminum slide back here can gall up right there. As you can see, that started to happen there with this one. With a lot of shots, that will be an issue, and you got to clean that up with a file, and it should be shooting like normal after that. So I've cleaned it up a couple times, and it will continue just to gall up, and you just clean it up. Been doing that for years, and it's fine. Now, it does have that weird mag release button at the front of the grip. That is odd. I don't like that. It is different from every other pistol I've ever had. But at least it does drop the magazine freely, so you can reload pretty quickly with this, but you're going to be searching around for that mag button. Due to the fact that this is discontinued, there's very little aftermarket support. But the model that came after this, the Victory, does have quite a bit of aftermarket support, and you can almost do as much with that as you can with the Mark series. So if you want to modify your pistol, these two are the way to go, Ruger or Smith & Wesson. The Browning Buckmark, this is my baby. It's got a really good trigger, and it is very accurate when you slow down and actually use those sights. Of course, it is one of the configurations with both the sights and the rail on top. I've never really used a red dot with this, but it should work just fine. The magazine's, of course, 10 rounds. Has a traditional mag release button right there. And it shoots those suckers out with a vengeance. I mean, look at that. Boom. So you can really get these things reloaded. This would be great for steel events. It is accurate. It is a little wonky on the safety and the mag release, but it is something that if you practice with, you will be fine with. And finally, blending it with the table is the Taurus TX22. This is the newest design on the table here. There are some newer pistols out there on the market, but I do not own those. I do own these though. This has all the features that you ever want for a 22 pistol. It operates just like a normal 9mm striker fired pistol, which is great. It breaks down just like a Glock or a Smith & Wesson M&P, and it holds 17 rounds. Also, when you're ready to eject those 17, the empty mag to put in another 17 rounds, it is drop free. Not with a vengeance like the Browning, but it will drop free. So for any kind of 22 competition event, I do recommend this as a budget option. The trigger's okay, it's acceptable. There's quite a bit of creep and there is quite a bit of crunchiness to it. I will say though, after a whole day of shooting all 4 of these pistols, this was the only one that had a malfunction that was not caused by the user. I apparently forgot to record an outro for this video, so here you go. I love 22 pistols. I also love 22 rifles. So if there's a 22 pistol or rifle or combo or whatever that you want me to review on the channel, let me know. I probably either already own it and not gotten around to do a video yet, or I would like to buy it anyway to do a video review on the channel. So let me know in the comments below. As always, you guys have a great day. See ya.